Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping in here to the final video that I'm going to do in the Future Red Zone. It's not going to be the final like World Tour video, but it's going to be the final one here for the Future Saga Red Zone. We're hopping in here to the showcase for the new Android 21. We're having cord issues immediately. That's great. Love that. Here we go. So, you know, I decided to just kind of run like an Android setup here. Like, they're going to be fine because they're type advantage and can absorb the Ki Blast. They should be fine. We just need to make sure that they get orbs. So, what we are going to do here is... Who do we want to put in slot 1? I could go ahead and use their active skill. I'm probably going to float them on this turn anyway, so that's fine. We can go ahead and play that. Or, well, skip it. You guys know what I mean. Now, we want to save all these tech orbs for them, so I think what I'm going to do is just leave the rotation like this. The friend is rainbowed, but their links aren't level 10, but that should be fine here. Let's grab that. We can grab this for her. We can save all these tech orbs for them. That should be very nice. Yep, there we go. So, this next rotation, we have 16 again. Again, 16, if you can bring him against a tech enemy, and, you know, if it's multiple phases, if you can hide him until the tech fight, you know, he'll be great. So, Android 16 is going to work really well against this cell. I believe I did a video whenever this fight first came out. We were kind of testing, like, oh, crap, like, first form cell's, like, insane, you know, just with how hard he hit whenever he first came out. And I was like, you know, Android 16 is going to be really good in here because it's just a mono tech fight. So, that's what we got going on here. I doubt this goes until turn 5, but it could, since Android 21 is AGL and she's like our main damage dealer on the team. This fight could end up going until turn 5, which would be when we can transform Android 21, so we'll see. Next rotation on turn 3, we'll have Bulma here, and we'll float off the Evil 21 probably. And we'll make that the new rotation. I was going to bring the free-to-play 21 in here, but she doesn't really work well if Bulma's on the team, because ideally I would just run her as a floater, right, since I would want her next to one of the other 21s, and the other 21s are slot 2 units, right? So if I'm going to bring that free-to-play 21, it's going to be as a floater, but I'm probably going to be running Bulma on one of the rotations, so if free-to-play 21 and Bulma end up on the same rotation, that free-to-play 21 gets smacked up. We saw that in one of the earlier videos, so don't want a repeat of that happening. Let's grab this right here. We can just... Is there any reason to save these? I mean, maybe. I'll just grab that right there, and then we'll save the in orbs. There's, like, no reason to get them right now. Again, everybody on this rotation should be safe. I would love to see 21 eat a super attack from this guy. But we did already see her eat normals really well, so that, you know, that's good. So let's see. All right, that's a nice dodge. There we go. Here comes 21, 5 million attack stat. Certainly not crazy. We do have most of our good links up here, and we do have support from the int androids at the end. They do support android category allies, so that's fine. Okay, one super attack. I don't think we survive here. I think we're just dead. Yeah. We got to get more supers than one there, honey, to survive a super attack. 1.6 million is not a good look. Okay, we're hopping back in here. And we got the double leader rotation. This is not good. I think what I'm going to do is this, but this 21 at the end is probably going to die. I'm throwing that out there now because they're only 69%, so they're probably dead. But we'll see. They do have some dodge. They have 6 dodge. We're dead. We're dead here. I wanted to show this in the run. 1, because we're under 600k HP, which is abysmal. And 2, you know, this can happen where, you know, you get the double leader rotation and then you just die. So we'll see what ends up happening here. You know, maybe we survive, but I doubt it. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, this is good. This does heal us. That also means that there's not going to be another super on this turn, but doesn't sell. I believe he raises his attack once he super attacks. So that means these normals are going to be hitting a lot harder. We'll see. We're just going to need a couple super attacks from both of these girls to do well here. All right, you know, getting a double from mine is good. If we get one more, you know, she could potentially do 4. So if the hidden potential comes through, we would love that. Please, feel free. No? Okay. 100k from mine with links active. Whew. All right, buddy, old Paolo, friend of mine. I'm going to need you to do something here, honey. Please, come on. We did so well up until this point in the showcases. I filmed 2 today. Come on. Oh, 480 on the normal. That's, whew. Okay. Again, we'll be back. All right, here we are back again. I don't really want to say that these are good rotations. I'm going to float off 16. I'll leave Bulma here. I think that's the play. Bulma will take damage in slot 1 if she gets supered before she attacks, but I'd rather have her support up than leave 16 there, because like her support's going to help next rotation and on like, you know, turn 3 whenever we come back. So, I mean, it's like 16 wouldn't have taken any damage in that slot, which would have been great, but just if we floated off Bulma, right, we wouldn't be able to get her support back. Like, we would have it for turns 1 and 2. Oh, man, that's a lot of damage. But then we wouldn't be able to get it back until turn 4, which, I mean, at this point, maybe it was worth it. I didn't think she would take that much from a super attack after attacking. But I guess we didn't get her very many orbs. Oh, man, I should have put 16 there. Oh, well. We could potentially heal up next turn with the int 20 or the int 19 and 20. We'll see. Oh, right, we can use this. That's good. Oh, we know where the super attack is, too. Well... Huh. If we use the... we might as well use the active skill. And then we know next turn the super attack is in slot 3. Who would I even put in slot 3 next turn? Crap. How many orbs is this? 9? I kind of want to do this. We got to do that. Okay. Then we can do this. We can grab all of these. I can float these guys off. That's fine. Let's do that. And grab these tech orbs. That'll give us a tiny bit of healing. Okay. Okay, so we know the super attack next turn is going to be in slot 3 because the Ghost Usher just delays the turn 1 turn, so it'll be the exact same pattern. We know the super attack is in slot 3. So we'll have Evil 21, AGL 21, and Bulma. Evil 21 was on rotation last turn, right? So she got an attack in. So her defense should be good enough to go in slot 1. She should be around like 720k with 21% damage reduction. So she should be able to go in slot 1 against this guy. Then we can, I guess, put Bulma in slot 3. Because 21 can't survive the super attack. We'll have the other AGL 21. Yeah, I think that's just going to have to be the play. We may be dead again next turn, but if we can potentially kill Cell before he kills us, that might work, but we've only done a bar of damage up to this point. Oh, yeah. I mean, our main damage dealers being the 21s and then being disadvantaged this entire fight is definitely hurting us. But let's see. Okay, again, I think we have to do this. Yeah, she's good enough to go in slot 1. We got to make sure Bulma gets a ton of orbs. So let's grab these. How many orbs is this? That's 9. That should be good enough. So let's grab this. That might drop one of those. No, that's even better. Okay. So yeah, 10 orbs for Bulma. That's going to give us a ton of healing. That gives us her double super. It's her second turn, so she'll have more damage reduction. I'm pretty sure she can survive that super attack in slot 3 pretty easily. We might also just have enough health now. It'll depend on how many supers my 21 gives us, though. Because these normals may still hit her hard. We'll see. Okay, this is definitely a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. We got through the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, and I was like, alright, this should be easy. But, here we are. Against First Form Cell now, and I was like, again, I was coming in here like, okay, you know, we creamed the Goku Black and Zamasu tech fight, you know, it's like, okay, we'll go into this tech fight, it's a little bit easier. The issue with this fight, though, is that it's basically like, you're fighting Tech Cell Max, like from the Cell Max event boss, right? But like on turn 1. And he doesn't attack as often, right? You know, Cell Max, I think his normals might hit a little bit weaker, but he attacks way more often, whereas this Cell attacks less frequently, but his supers hit like the same, and it's on turn 1, so you have like 0 chance to build up, so I think. And then it's also a Ki Blast, so you can nullify it. But you guys get what I'm trying to get at there, right? I don't know why the frame rate suddenly just dropped to like 4 right there. That's pretty cool. But it's fine. Okay, we're back. Okay, Bulma's double supering. A triple super would be really nice. My Bulma does have like 20 dodge or something. Or maybe even more. She might have like 25. So if she wants to dodge the super attack right here, that would be ideal for us. She doesn't. But yeah, only 154 because we got those orbs. That's good. Now on this turn, we are good again. Wow, perfect attack placement as well. That's fantastic. We can grab... Let's do this. And then we'll grab this. And then we'll grab the int orbs with the 19 and 20, since they have like the higher int defense. That'll give us a little bit more healing. If you guys didn't know, the higher your defensive stat is, the more HP you get whenever you collect same type orbs. So like if you have a choice between like the 16 or the 19 and 20, like I did on this rotation, and 16's at like 190k defense and they were at like what, 230 or something, it's like they're going to give us slightly more HP for those orbs, so it's better to give it to them. In a fight where HP matters, you know, like here, where our team has 0, and, you know, normals are going to shred our main showcase unit, HP does matter, right? Like, every little bit of extra HP that you can get is going to help, so... luckily, 21 is actually doing something for us. We got the attack break, which is nice. That means we're not going to get attacked at the end there. I always forget that she has that, but it mostly... I only ever see it on, like, the off rotation 21. She's, like, the only one that ever gets it. Alright, here we go. Very nice, very nice. We should just win right here, right? We can use the active skill. Oh, and we can put her in slot 1 because that's just a heal. That's not an attack. So let's go ahead. We'll transform with her. We'll get the animation. It's her world tour, right? So I like to get the animations here. And then in the future, if I'm ever using her, I'll just skip it then. But let's go ahead. We'll transform with her and then probably just win here, maybe? Okay, we got 21 here now. We got her out. Again, we can throw her in slot 1, which is nice. Now remember that this 21, her passive is worn off, so she's going to be a little bit suspect here. Let's try to save these tech orbs for the androids at the end. Let's grab that, and then we can give them all of these tech yummy orbs right here. It's a solid 8. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they've got. The 21s for us right here. We're at full HP, so her supering isn't really going to help us too much other than her defense, obviously. Remember that she does give us 5% HP healing every time she does a super, though. So if we were missing HP, this would be helpful. But you know, fortunately, this time we've been able to make it through. We're at full HP. Plus, she healed us at the start of turn, which is nice. All right, nice. A triple super is really good. She could give us one more. I'd love that. This is the friend, right? This isn't mine. Mine is on the other rotation, right? No, this is mine. Okay, that's good. No super tech there. Please don't super evil 21, man. Please don't. I don't think we could survive it. Just depending on how many supers she does. Okay, a double is really nice. Oh, no, she does still have her full passive up, doesn't she? Because we got her in turn 3. So, yeah, she does still have her full passive. Okay. That's good. Oh, and then we just double dodge. That's good. And then they can't die to a normal after they super attack, and the super attack can't hit them. So we will take that if he wants to super them. Feel free, buddy. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, well, I think we've pretty much just won here. We can transform with this other 21 right now. There we go. We can leave 16 in slot 1. He's holding it down for us. You know, we floated off Bulma, so we were missing out on her support, but I probably should have done that on turn 1 on the first time anyway, but it is what it is. There we go. All right, we should just win here, I think. Well, it depends. Okay, this is good. The friend 21 oh, that's even better. Okay. The friend 21... No, my phone needs to charge. Charge your phone. Go away. The friend 21 here... She should be able to tank in her transform state. Plus, he already supered. So, we'll see. We will see right here. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. My bad, guys. Listen, it's fine. You know, I haven't charged it all morning. Garesh was streaming this morning, so I forgot to plug it in. I was watching him on my phone, if you're curious. He was finishing up Super Mario RPG, but, you know, that was a fun stream. Good game if you guys haven't played it. Alright, looks like we're not going to KO here. We're not doing enough damage. I really wish this 21 had crits, right? Like, if she had any sort of crit in her passive right here, that would be really good. Which I guess that is an argument for putting crit on her, right? Is because she can really benefit from it in her transform state. Really, in both states, she can benefit from it, but, you know, I prefer the defense and the dodge, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. We should be able to kill with the active skill here. Now, in my experience, the active skill doesn't really do too much damage. But we do have, you know, all of our links active and quite a bit of support here. So let's play the active skill, and hopefully we KO. If not, I'll probably just throw her in slot 1 just to see what'll happen, and we'll go from there. So let's see. Alright, now she has some slot 1 viability, kind of like Limit Breaker Vegito, although he has a little bit more just in general because he has better defense. But Android 21 here, after she uses her active skill, it activates the 121% that she gets on super attack, right here. So now that is active at the start of turn. So the only thing not active for her is this 60% and, you know, obviously her super attack effects. But, so yeah, now we can just kind of throw her in slot 1 and see what happens here. We have everything active except for Brainiacs, which is good, right? We could get that with Bulma, but she's not on rotation here. So let's grab these. We'll just grab, like, I don't know, this, I guess, and then we'll just give them these STR key spheres. Sure. Okay, we should, I mean, we're either going to die to a super attack from Cell or something, or we're just going to win, but we'll see. Okay, let's see what happens here. 864, okay. Alright, I'm satisfied with this video. I mean, we were so close to the win. We definitely could have gotten it. I could have put the androids, like 19 and 20 in that first slot, and they could have, you know, obviously tanked that, healed from the super attack, all that good stuff, and we would have survived there. But I wanted to see how she would do in slot 1, and I knew that that was a possibility, so... one thing that does confirm, though, is that her 60% her 60% defense is after receiving an attack. It's not, you know, like when receiving. I think some people are saying that, like, her defense is active like Zamasu's, and it's not. It's after receiving the attack. It's not when receiving the attack, so... anyway, I don't want to say she looked good in here, but after she transformed, she looked good. Again, we could have very easily won right there. I just wanted to see how she would tank with her, you know, passive up in slot 1, so that's what I did. Let me know what you guys think, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to catch you guys next time.